Before a single machine arrived, the mountain had to be measured with absolute precision.
Every meter of rock was scanned to predict where the highway could survive.
The first path existed only as painted lines hanging over open air.
Engineers tested the mountain layer by layer before any blasting could begin. One mistake in explosive placement could collapse entire sections of mountain.
Thousands of blast holes had to be drilled directly into the cliff walls.
Controlled explosions would carve roads where nature never intended passage. The mountain began to break apart under carefully engineered force. Every fallen rock had to be removed before construction could advance.
Temporary mountain roads became lifelines for the entire operation. Before roads could be built, the cliffs themselves had to be restrained. Entire work zones were suspended hundreds of meters above the valley floor. Construction continued day and night to outrun weather and unstable terrain. What began as raw stone was slowly transforming into one of the world's most dangerous highways. Every machine and every material had to survive the mountain before construction could continue. Strict inspection systems controlled everything entering the unstable mountain zone. Without constant fuel delivery, the entire operation would stop within hours.
Concrete had to reach the cliffs before hardening under changing mountain temperatures.
Every structural beam moved with only centimeters separating disaster from success. Some locations were too dangerous, even for mountain roads.
Mountain logistics demanded constant organization under brutal conditions.
Thousands of workers traveled into the mountains before dawn every day. Machines failing in the mountains had to be repaired immediately on site. Entire tunnel systems would soon be carved directly through solid mountain rock.
Tower cranes became the mountain's artificial skeleton.
Mountain weather could shut down weeks of progress within minutes. Controlling water was just as important as controlling the rock itself. An entire industrial ecosystem had formed inside the mountains. At the center of the mountain operation stood a fully functioning industrial city. Every worker entering the site passed through strict safety control.
Protection equipment became the only barrier between workers and the cliffs.
Every machine leaving the yard had a specific mission in the mountains. Millions of tons of concrete would eventually hold the highway against the cliffs.
Inside the workshops, raw steel was transformed into the mountain's backbone. Constant repairs kept the mountain operation alive.
Every controlled blast began inside tightly monitored storage systems. Engineers coordinated thousands of moving systems from a single command center. The project depended on workers enduring long days in extreme conditions.
As daylight faded, another wave of workers entered the mountains.
Some sections of the highway would pass directly through the mountains themselves. From above, the scale of the operation stretched far beyond a single road. The mountain base had become one of the largest highway construction systems ever built.
Every fragment removed from the cliffs had to be sorted for stability and reuse.
The mountain itself became raw material for the highway foundation.
Dust and unstable sediment had to be removed before the rock could be trusted.
Regions. Even processed stone required human inspection before entering structural systems.
Rain constantly threatened to erase weeks of progress.
Water management became a permanent battle against the mountain.
Deep inside the mountain, excavation never truly stopped.
Before reinforcement could begin, the mountain surface had to be stripped clean.
Steel reinforcement had to arrive in perfect sequence for continuous construction. Even temporary forms demanded constant maintenance under harsh conditions.
Dust control protected both the workers and the machinery from the mountain itself.
Machines had to be cleaned daily to survive the brutal terrain. Every material had a precise destination somewhere in the mountains. Only after clearing and stabilizing the mountain could true construction finally begin. The highway's survival depended on foundations anchored deep into the mountain.
Steel skeletons were built to resist the mountain's constant pressure.
The consistency is good. Make sure the surface is perfectly level. Understood, Supervisor Chen.
Temporary forms shaped the massive walls holding back entire mountainsides. Inside the mountain, every tunnel required immediate reinforcement after excavation.
Fresh concrete layers stabilized rock before gravity could reclaim it. Steel anchors tied the highway directly into the mountain's strongest layers.
Some valleys were too wide for roads alone, demanding towering bridge systems.
Steel connections had to withstand decades of mountain movement and vibration.
Water hidden inside the mountain remained one of the project's greatest threats.
The rough mountain shelf slowly began to resemble a real highway. Steel cables carried the weight of entire highway sections across open air. The mountain was no longer resisting the highway. It was beginning to support it. What started as raw cliffs had become one of the largest engineered mountain systems on Earth. The mountain road now entered its final transformation into a real highway. Every load of asphalt had to arrive at the exact temperature for paving. For the first time, vehicles could imagine crossing these mountains safely. Compaction determined whether the highway could survive years of pressure and weather.
Every bridge connection had to flex without breaking under mountain forces.
One layer of steel now separated future drivers from deadly vertical drops.
Even deep underground, the highway required the same precision as the open cliffs.
Permanent lighting transformed dark excavation tunnels into functioning transportation corridors. Massive bridge sections connected isolated mountain routes into a continuous highway. Precise markings turned raw pavement into a navigable transportation system. Drivers would soon rely on these systems to survive the dangerous terrain.
Safety systems had to function flawlessly before the highway could open.
Every meter of pavement was measured before approval.
The once impossible mountain route had become a functioning highway.
The highway now relied on constant automated monitoring across every kilometer. Massive ventilation systems protected drivers inside the mountain tunnels. Smart sensors constantly measured movement across the unstable terrain.
Even the smallest movement inside the cliffs had to be detected instantly. Mountain weather remained one of the highway's greatest long-term dangers.
Every bridge constantly reported its structural condition back to the network. Continuous surveillance allowed operators to respond within seconds to danger.
Every emergency scenario was tested before the highway could fully open.
Automated barriers could isolate dangerous sections within moments. Adaptive lighting improved visibility across the unpredictable mountain environment.
Drones replaced dangerous manual inspections across impossible terrain.
Millions of data points flowed through the highway network every day.
Automation now maintained the same highway that machines once struggled to build.
The impossible highway had become a living system inside the mountains.
Final surface corrections ensured a safer and smoother drive through the mountains. Every barrier was tested to survive both impact and mountain weather. The tunnels required protection against water, fire, and decades of pressure. Every tunnel needed a clear escape path in case disaster struck underground. Thousands of hidden cables powered the highway's intelligent systems. Tiny adjustments determined how the structures would react for decades. Protective systems remained in place long after the blasting ended.
Make sure the gradient is correct here.
Yes, almost done with this section. Keep the water clear. Visibility systems became critical along the dangerous mountain curves.
Wind protection improved both stability and driver safety at high elevations.
Before opening, every tunnel was cleaned like a finished industrial facility.
The final inspection determined whether the impossible road was truly ready.
The highway faced its first real stress under moving weight. After years of construction, the mountain highway was entering its final verification stage. Every material used in the highway had to survive extreme laboratory verification. Concrete strength determined whether the cliffs would remain stable for decades.
Bridges were tested far beyond real-world traffic conditions.
Tunnel safety systems had to respond instantly under worst-case conditions.
The mountain itself was still being studied even after construction.
Accurate data ensured the entire highway could think and react in real time.
Every possible disaster scenario was rehearsed before opening.
The highway was tested against the most extreme mountain storms.
Road safety depended on precise surface engineering. Mountain winds were treated as structural forces, not just weather.
Final approval required absolute confidence in every layer of construction. The mountain highway was now officially validated for operation. Digital models confirmed what the mountains had already proven. The final test was not simulation. It was real movement through the mountains.
After years of impossible engineering, the mountain was finally connected. Before the world arrived, every surface had to be made flawless. The mountains finally allowed passage where none had existed before.
The first real journey began across a road once considered impossible.
What once was only rock had become a national achievement.
Ordinary travel now crossed landscapes once unreachable.
The highway became a living artery through the mountains.
Even at night, the mountains no longer felt impossible to cross. Every structure stood as proof of what engineering could achieve. The impossible route now stretched seamlessly across the earth.
The world recognized it as one of the greatest mountain projects ever built.
What was once impossible now supported everyday life and trade. The mountains no longer divided people. They connected them. And this is how humanity carved a highway through the impossible cliffs of China.